Hey, everybody, Ted Danson here to tell you about my podcast with my longtime friend and sometimes co host, Woody Harrelson. It's called Where Everybody Knows Your Name, and we're back for another season. I'm so excited to be joined this season by friends like John Mulaney, David Spade, Sarah Silverman, Ed Helms, and many more. You don't want to miss it. Listen to Where Everybody Knows Your Name with me, Ted Danson, and Woody Harrelson sometimes, wherever you get your podcasts.
Whenever I need to send roses that are guaranteed to make someone's day, the only place I trust is 1-800-Flowers.com. With 1-800-Flowers, my friends and family always receive stunning, high-quality bouquets that they absolutely love. Right now, when you buy a dozen multicolored roses, 1-800-Flowers will double your bouquet to 2 dozen roses. To claim this special double roses offer, go to 1-800-Flowers.com/Pandora. That's 1-800-Flowers.com/Pandora.
Hey guys, welcome to your Sunday pep talk. Today's conversation is for the person who's been doing the work, who's been consistent and disciplined and showing up for the dream, the goal, the routine, the healing, like you are doing it all. And you're starting to wonder, why isn't it working? This is for the woman who has poured so much of her heart and soul into something she believes in. A business, a health journey, a dream she's been carrying quietly and still feels like she's standing still. Before you even think about quitting, we need to talk. There's a season in every journey where the work is invisible. You're doing everything right. You're showing up. You're making better chart where most people quit. And y'all, they don't quit because they can't do it. They quit because it feels like they're not doing anything. But let me be really clear. Just because it isn't visible doesn't mean it isn't working. This is the part where the roots are growing underground. And I know it's not glamorous, but it is essential. You are laying the foundation that will hold up the next version of you. And foundations are kind of boring. They're quiet, they're deep, they take a while. But you can't build something lasting without them. When I was building my business, and I'm talking like early days, I would post articles on the blog, I would put videos out in the world, I would share the podcast, and like one person would like them. Nobody would respond. The listeners weren't there, but I just kept showing up. I was writing blog posts and figuring out how to make graphics and hosting tiny events. Like, did any of you come to those meetups in the beginning? It was like 5 people. It was like throwing my heart out into the void. And every single time you're like, does anyone care? Is this ever gonna work? But looking back, it's those tiny steps forward. It's those little things you do where one person shows up that are giving you the opportunity to learn how to do it on a bigger scale. That was the most important part, because that's when I learned how to stay disciplined even without applause. That's when I learned how to be self-led, not led by results and not led by external validations, just led by my own vision and my own belief. This is what separates the people who finish from the people who fizzle out. If you're in this invisible work season right now, I want you to name it. Claim it. This isn't failure. This is just the middle. When I take my kids to summer camp, when you're driving up the front lawn, there's this sign that says, "The road is long, but if it was any shorter, it wouldn't get you where you were trying to go." And I think that's true for anyone who finds themselves in that stretch between where you started and where it starts to feel like things are clicking. And yes, it's uncomfortable, and there's doubt, and it feels monotonous. But you know what else is there? Strength, trust, grit, growth. And if you keep going now while it's hard, you are going to look back at this moment with so much pride. The breakthrough always takes longer than you want, but it always comes for the ones who keep going. So just in case you need to hear it today, you're doing better than you think. It's working, even if it hasn't shown up on the surface yet. You don't need a sign. You need faith. Keep going. You've already come this far. Don't stop here. This is not the time to shrink back. This is the time to double down on your belief, double down on your discipline, double down on your why. Because I promise you, everything you're doing right now is adding up, even if you can't see it yet. You're not stuck. You're a work in progress. You're not behind. You are in the build. And if you keep going, you will be unstoppable.
Pandora makes it easy for you to find your favorite music. Discover new artists and genres by selecting any song or album, and we'll make you a personalized station for free. Download on the Apple App Store or Google Play and enjoy the soundtrack to your life.
And now, a credit-building journey told through the majesty of music. Here's what your credit sounds like before using the GO2bank Secured Visa Credit Card. But with the GO2bank Secured Visa Credit Card, you can use your card for everyday purchases, and when you make on-time payments, your credit will start sounding like this. It's easy, with no credit check, no annual fee, and credit limits starting as low as $100. Building your credit is easier with a GO2 in your corner. Open a GO2bank account today. Fees, terms, and conditions apply. See details at go2bank.com.